Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Ape Studios, back again with another hashtag SSSVEDA vlog every day in April. I believe it's day number 5, and just keeping my Veda experience going. I'm still in the game. So yes, again, back at it. I definitely hope everyone is having a positive and productive day. You know, getting what you need to get done, you know, and if you're already done with it, then, you know, you're taking the next step in your day and enjoying it. Here in Chico, California, what we got, you know, overcast day. I see no blue sky. It's a little bit of a breeze, and, you know, I had the windows open earlier, kind of got that nice breeze, that nice flow, but it is kind of cool. It's not necessarily too warm, but it feels good. It feels good, and like I said, just trying to keep my Veda experience going. I don't have a question of my own for today, but the question that is on the prompt, I believe it is talking about family, or you know, kind of talk about your family dynamics. And well, I for myself, I don't have any kids. I'm single. You know, but I did come from a big family. My parents are Jamaican. You know, all my family is from Jamaica. So they're immigrants, you know, so they've been here 50s somehow. They came over around the 1950s. My extended family, like aunts and uncles and my mom's sister, and well, that's an aunt, right? They all live in Santa Barbara. I come from, my family is I have 2 older sisters. I have a younger brother and a younger sister. But then my birth mom passed away when I was a kid, and so, you know, we kind of ran with my dad for a long time, and then he got remarried, and so I have a stepmother and a stepbrother and sister. So, like I said, the majority of the family, the big part of the family, lives in Santa Barbara still. I live in Chico. My parents are living in Chico. I have a brother in Chico. I have my 2 older sisters are in Santa Barbara. And I have a sister and her family, and my other brother live in Willits, California. So everyone's pretty much in California, or still in California. You know, I guess I have a stepsister in where's she at? Carmichael, no. Elk Grove, Sacramento area, basically. She's in that area, Stockton, there it is. She lives in Stockton. And so everyone's kind of still in California. And it's kind of cool that we're all kind of around, at least still in the States, so that we can kind of gather around the holidays and, you know, still see each other. I have my 2 older sisters have kids, and my baby sister has kids. The rest of us, you know, haven't had the opportunity. Whether or not that's something we want to do or not want to do, I don't necessarily know. I'm still kind of thinking about it. You know, I'm leaving it the way it is. And even on another note, just kind of, well, I don't really kind of say anything about that, but I think I will, is that, you know, faith, well, again, I'm not trying to promote any faith compared to anyone else, but I had been recently meeting with just more out of curiosity, let's just say that, more out of curiosity, been meeting with a Jehovah's Witness. And he's been, you know, sharing me with his faith and kind of what he believes. And it's pretty similar to what I've been growing up with. And so it's, at this point, not drastically that different. And we had talked about, you know, marriage, in the sense that, you know, there's actually a verse in the Bible that says it's preferable that you're supposed to be single. And, you know, kind of had some thoughts on that, you know, because, you know, at the age I'm at, you're kind of thinking, oh, am I going to get married? You know, it's not like I'm crazy thinking about it, but just kind of thinking about it. And, you know, to hear that coming from the Bible was just kind of like, oh, okay. Well, I mean, it kind of gave me a different view than what I had when I was a kid. So I guess this leads up to my question, in that, how do you feel, or what does one think about the dynamic, or, yeah, how would I say that? I would say it like this. How influential is the family dynamic in determining how someone turns out as they get older? I'm sure each of us in high school knew the kid that was super into the books, always about it, but as soon as they get out of high school, maybe you've had an example or knew someone that once they got out of high school, they kind of just let loose and they became this whole different person. But at the same time, you probably knew someone that was like the screw-up kid in high school. But as soon as they get out of high school, they're like, got their act together and they're just kind of, just living really successfully. And how does, and then even, going to the marriage thing, there's people who are, as soon as they're out of high school, they're getting married. It's just kind of one of those things. They're just kind of, I guess the family, in a sense, hardwires them to become this way. And if you believe that, or maybe you believe it's a different thing, maybe it's all about individuality and how people kind of, find themselves. So that would be my question. How influential do you think the family dynamic is in determining how people turn out as they get older? Because I think for myself, it's a little different. My situation is, I didn't necessarily have a great, obviously I had the death in my family with my mom, and that's kind of a huge figure. The growing up with a stepmother and that already has kids, kind of built its own little kind of issue in. But, I feel I'm a healthy adult. I got all my wits together with me. And, but I think there's parts there that is lacking that, kind of pertains to maybe the upbringing that, living, for quite a while, many amount of years without a mother figure, and then also having a father figure that necessarily wasn't as involved in the sense that he's there, he's providing, we got a place to sleep, we got a roof over our head, we got food to eat, we're getting to school and that kind of thing. So he's doing all that, basics, great stuff. But I think it was more the emotional, right? More the emotional stuff that was lacking, and also just kind of, not necessarily relying on the church to kind of teach us a certain way, but, just kind of giving us the man code, that kind of thing. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. So if you guys got any comments on that, definitely leave that in the comment box below. If you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe. I'm not going to go into the, if you've seen any of my videos, but yeah, definitely subscribe so you can keep getting more content other than this, the SSSVEDA log every day in April. But yeah, like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.